Today, we're going on an awesome adventure to the land of kangaroos and koalas, Australia. I will share with you 10 top places I think you must see in Australia. Yes, you heard me right. We're going to explore the top 10 super fun things you can do with kids in Australia. Whether you're planning a trip with your family or just looking for some cool ideas, we've got you covered. From amazing beaches to incredible wildlife, Australia has something for everyone, especially kids like yours and mine. We'll be checking out some amazing places like the Sydney Opera House, the Great Barrier Reef, and so much more. Imagine seeing all the colorful fish and maybe even a shark. Don't worry, we'll stay safe. So buckle up, get your snacks ready, and let's dive into the world of Aussie adventures. If you are excited about this video as I am, please give it a thumbs up. First stop on our Aussie adventure, the super cool Sydney Opera House. Have you ever seen a building that looks like a giant sailboat? Well, that's the Sydney Opera House. It's one of the most famous buildings in the whole wide world. The best part is they have special tours just for families. You get to go behind the scenes and see all the cool stuff. You can even learn how they make those amazing opera shows. They have fun activities and games, so it's not boring at all. And guess what? While you're there, you can even take a picture with the Sydney Harbour Bridge in the background. It's like a 2-for-1 deal. How cool is that? So, when you come to Australia with your family, don't forget to add the Sydney Opera House to your list. It's an experience you'll never forget. Next up, we're diving into the amazing Great Barrier Reef. Imagine a giant underwater world filled with colorful coral, fish of all shapes and sizes, and even some friendly sea turtles. You can put on your snorkel gear and go on an underwater adventure. Don't worry, if you're not a good swimmer, there are special life jackets to keep you afloat. You can even go on a glass-bottom boat tour and see all the amazing creatures from above. There are so many different types of fish. We see clownfish, just like Nemo. And there were these really cool blue starfish that looked like they were from outer space. It was so much fun. The Great Barrier Reef is super important because it's home to so many different animals. So remember to be respectful and protect this amazing underwater world. Yippee! Let's go to the zoo. There are so many zoos and botanical gardens spread across Australia. Taronga Zoo in Sydney is super cool. They have so many animals from all over the world. You can see giraffes stretching their long necks, monkeys swinging through the trees, and even koalas sleeping in the eucalyptus trees. It's like walking through a jungle. Don't forget to ride the Sky Safari cable car. You get to see the entire zoo from above, and it's a great way to spot all the different animals. It's way up high, but don't worry, it's super safe. I love going to zoos because I get to learn about all the amazing animals and how we can help protect them. Plus, it's just a lot of fun to see them up close. Are you ready for some fun, guys? The Gold Coast in Australia has the best theme parks ever. There's Dreamworld, SeaWorld, and Warner Brothers Movie World. At Dreamworld, you can ride super fast roller coasters that go upside down and all around. It's a little scary, but super fun. They even have a section just for little kids with rides and shows. At SeaWorld, you can watch dolphin shows, see sharks up close, and even touch a starfish in the touch pool. And if you love superheroes, you have to go to Warner Brothers Movie World. You can meet Batman, Superman, and all your favorite characters. They even have shows and rides where you can be a part of the action. Have you ever seen a kangaroo jump? How about a kookaburra laughing? You can see all of that and more in the Australian Outback. It's like a whole different world out there. There are special tours you can take with your family that are safe and fun. You can ride in a big bus or even on a camel. Can you imagine riding a camel, guys? That would be so cool. The Outback is also home to Uluru, a giant red rock that's sacred to the Aboriginal people. It's so big, it looks like a mountain. You can learn all about its history and how it was formed millions of years ago. Remember to bring your camera because there are so many cool things to see and take pictures of in the Outback. It's an adventure you won't forget. Hey, on the World Changer Parenting channel today, we are going to the beach. I can't wait to show you all the amazing things we can do here. First off, the record is that there are around 10,685 beaches in Australia. That's so many beaches that if you visited one a week, it would take you over 205 years to see them all. Gore, today, we're talking about Bondi Beach in Sydney, Australia. It's one of the most famous beaches in the world. You already know the beach. It's so much fun. There's so much to see and do. Bondi Beach is super famous for its golden sand and big waves. The waves are perfect for surfing and playing. It's the perfect place to build a sandcastle. You can get creative and make anything you want. We can build a giant one, bigger than mommy. And guess what? We can decorate it with shells and seaweed. We can even learn how to surf. There are instructors who can teach us how to ride the waves. Surfing is like riding a wave on a special board. It looks so cool. But remember, safety first. Always wear your safety gear. Always swim between the red and yellow flags. These flags show the safest areas to swim. That's where the lifeguards are, and they're there to keep us safe. They watch over everyone to make sure we're all okay. Don't worry, they're like superheroes of the water. They are always ready to help if we need them. And you know what else is super cool? There are so many fun activities to do at the beach. We can have a picnic on the beach. It's a great way to relax and enjoy the beautiful scenery. We can bring yummy sandwiches, juicy fruits, and maybe even some special Aussie treats. Don't forget to pack plenty of water. Picnics on the beach are the best because you can feel the sand between your toes and smell the salty air. It's a perfect way to spend the day. It's going to be so much fun. I can't wait to make amazing memories with you all. Let's get started. Get ready for an underwater adventure because today we're going to the Melbourne Aquarium. Have you ever seen a shark up close or touched a starfish? Well, at the Melbourne Aquarium, you can see all sorts of amazing sea creatures. We're talking giant sea turtles, colorful fish that swim in schools, and even scary looking but super cool sharks. Don't worry, they can't get us. We can walk through a giant glass tunnel and see the fish swimming all around us. It's like being in the ocean, but without getting wet. And you know what else is super cool? We can learn all about the different sea creatures and how we can help protect them. Protecting the ocean is really important, just like recycling and using less plastic. So, are you ready for an underwater adventure at the Melbourne Aquarium? Let's dive in. Again, we're going on a nature adventure to the Blue Mountains. This place is full of wonders and surprises. It's called the Blue Mountains because guess what? The air here is filled with tiny drops of oil from the eucalyptus trees. These droplets scatter sunlight and create a blue haze over the mountains. Isn't that fascinating? It's like nature's own magic trick. We can go on a hike and see amazing waterfalls cascading down the mountains. The sound of the water is so soothing. We can even spot some unique Australian animals like kookaburras and wallabies. These creatures are truly special. Kookaburras are birds that make a sound like they're laughing. Imagine hearing that in the wild. And wallabies? They're like smaller kangaroos and they hop around just like them. Watching them is so much fun. Don't forget to wear comfy shoes because we'll be doing a lot of walking. It's important to be prepared. We need lots of energy to explore all the cool trails and see the breathtaking views. So pack some snacks and stay hydrated. We can even take a ride on a cable car that goes over the rainforest canopy. The view from up there is simply amazing. It's like flying through the air. You get to see the forest from a bird's eye view. The Blue Mountains are a perfect place to enjoy nature, breathe in the fresh air, and have some awesome adventures. So, let's get out there and make some unforgettable memories together. Hey guys, for our next awesome adventure, we're going to the Royal Botanic Garden in Sydney. Have you ever seen a flower that's bigger than your head? Well, you might just find one here. There are so many different types of plants and flowers. It's like a giant playground, but with amazing colors and smells everywhere. You can even learn about all the different plants and where they come from. They have signs that tell you all about them. It's like a science lesson, but way more fun. My favorite part is finding all the hidden paths and secret gardens. It's like an adventure inside an adventure. And guess what? Sometimes they even have special events and activities for kids. You can learn how to plant your own flowers or make cool crafts with leaves and sticks. How cool is that? So make sure you check out the Royal Botanic Garden when you're in Sydney. It's a blooming good time. Get ready for an amazing adventure because we're going to Phillip Island to see some penguins. This isn't just any ordinary trip. It's a journey into the heart of nature where you can witness one of the most adorable spectacles on earth. But these aren't just any penguins. These penguins are super tiny and they swim in the ocean all day. Imagine watching these little creatures darting through the water with such grace and agility. It's truly mesmerizing. Then, when the sun starts to set, they come waddling out of the water and walk all the way up the beach to their homes in the sand dunes. It's like watching a tiny parade of tuxedo-clad marchers making their way home after a long day at sea. It's called the Penguin Parade, and it's the cutest thing ever. You can see the joy and excitement on everyone's faces as these little penguins make their nightly journey. You get to sit on the beach and watch them march right past you. It's an intimate experience where you feel connected to these amazing creatures. Just remember to be super quiet so we don't scare them. And guess what? There's so much more to explore on Phillip Island. Phillip Island isn't just about penguins. It's a haven for wildlife enthusiasts and nature lovers. You can also see other cool animals like koalas sleeping in the trees and seals playing in the water. Imagine the thrill of spotting a koala nestled in the branches or watching seals frolic in the waves. It's like a giant zoo, but with all the animals roaming free. The island offers a unique opportunity to see wildlife in their natural habitat, creating unforgettable memories. So, next time you're in Australia, make sure you put Phillip Island on your list of places to visit. It's a destination that promises adventure, education, and a whole lot of fun. It's an experience you'll never forget. From the Penguin Parade to the diverse wildlife, Phillip Island is a magical place that will leave you with stories to tell for years to come. Thanks for coming on this super fun adventure with me. We saw so many cool things: the Sydney Opera House, the Great Barrier Reef, cute penguins, and so much more. Australia is an awesome place for kids, and I hope you get to visit someday. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe to my channel for more awesome adventures. And be sure to tell me in the comments, where are you watching from? What's your favorite part of Australia to visit with kids, or what you're most excited to see? Bye for now.